guys, Gracie here from the Gymnastics. Today I will be doing a backwards tutorial video. So backwards gymnastics all the way from a bridge to a back handspring step up. I will not be doing my back handspring tutorial in this one because I already posted that separately from all the others. Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to sort of put that down there so you can see me better. Now we're going to start with the bridge. Put your legs out in front of you like in a pike. Now put your arms up and lie backwards. Now I hope you can hear me from here, but put your hands on the grass. Make sure your lower arm is facing up like this and your fingers are facing backwards. Do that with both hands. So make sure you're like this and on the ground, ready to push up. Now, pick up your feet so you're in a tuck position, an almost tuck. Just like you're going to rock and roll, only not quite there. So lie down, put your arms on the ground, pull them in some more once you're ready. Then you're going to do with your arms, you're just going to push up from your arms and straighten out your front legs. Now, from here on, bring in your front legs. Make sure you straddle them just a tiny bit, and bring your hands to face to each other, and keep it there. Okay, so now you've done a bridge. Okay, so now let's do the bridge back bend tutorial. Yeah, say that. Okay, so I think you're better off seeing me from here. Yes, you are, if I move back a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I want you to straddle your legs about a foot apart, put your arms up, and just practice bending your back a little bit and going forward. Don't go forward just before because that doesn't look good. So just stand up straight and practice going back, just trying to look for the ground behind you. When you see the ground, don't panic. Just reach for it. Don't take your arms away or else you're going to break your neck, and nobody wants to do that. So, so practice doing some bridge pushes, like a bridge push-up, like I'll show you. It helps you get used to landing on the ground. So, do a bridge. And push down and then up. It helps you get the feeling of landing on the ground in your back bend. And I am so sorry. Now you can see the bottom of the chair. How long was it there for? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to do that again for you. Okay, I got to fix this up a little bit more. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so go back into a bridge and do some push-ups. Bridge push-ups. So you're going to do a bridge and you're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, up. And you're going to go down. Okay, so that gives you the feeling of landing in a back bend. So how we improve back flexibility, you can have somebody spot you or something like that. But if you don't have a spotter, you're just going to have to, you should have your bridge to do a back bend, but you don't really need to, but it really does help. So, make sure you push out your stomach. Make sure you push out your stomach when you're doing a back bend. So, you have enough power to go down. It helps you when you bridge, because in your bridge, if you pull in your stomach, you're going to fall down on your back, and nobody wants to do that either. Okay, so let's just do it. That's all I can really think of right now for a back bend, but no swinging your arms in a back bend. That's for back handsprings. Okay, so let's do it. Put your arms up and bend back into a bridge. Okay. Now let's do a back bend kickover. Oh, you should have your back bend, which I just did. So if you didn't follow along and you want to do a back bend kickover in tutorial, go back to whatever time it was. I don't really keep track, but just go back to when I started the back bend and you can learn how to do a back bend, and then you can come back to here and watch how to do a back bend kickover. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with your arms up, and you're going to go into a back bend. Okay, now we are going to take our dominant leg up, which not yours. My dominant leg is my right leg. Yours might be your left leg, just whichever one your dominant leg is, which means your good leg. Okay, so this is the same as, so if you only know how to do a bridge, just kick over from a bridge, not a back bend, do whatever you want to do. Okay, so bend back. And what I want you to do is take up your dominant leg up like this and bring it down, and then try picking your other leg up after that. Then try going up into a split and kicking over. So do not be afraid. Don't bend your legs and stuff, because that doesn't help one bit. This is what it looks like. Yeah, nobody wants to look like that in meet season. So you just gotta do one leg at a time and keep them straight. Straight, straight, straight. Do not be afraid. Just don't bend your arm, because don't bend your arms, because when you're in a handstand split position, you could come down on your head and break your neck again. And once again, nobody wants to do that. Okay, so let's do the final thing. Okay, back walkover tutorial. Now, you should have your back bend kickover, your bridge, and your back bend. That is critical. You cannot do anything else. Anything else if you don't have. You cannot do this. You cannot do your back handspring. You cannot do your back handspring kickover. Step out if you do not have the back walkover. The back walkover is so important in gymnastics. It hurts my arms a little bit though. So, once again, you're not going to do a back bend. You're going to start with your dominant leg in front. So if you are righty, this is your dominant leg. If you're a lefty, this is your dominant leg. So, you're going to start with it out in front, put your arms up, and try picking it up and starting to bend back. So just try doing the back bend with your dominant leg in front. Don't be afraid, just do the same thing as you do in a back bend. And then kick over. That is basically doing a back walkover, only two little tweaks. You need to go quicker, and before starting, you need to pick up your dominant leg. Don't put it on the ground, you need to pick it up. You're not going to get a 10.0 in level 4 if you put it on the ground. Okay, so, so when you do if you're surprised when you do your back bend, this leg is going to bend no matter what. The judges, you don't have to keep it straight in meet season. The judges will understand if it's bent. Okay, so how you're going to start is put it in front, go back, and try to kick over, but you may not get it the first time. But you just gotta kind of keep trying. So if you can work your way up to a handstand split position, then you can go all crazy with your legs to get over. But once you do that, you have to keep your legs straight. I'm just recommending that. Don't get into the crazy legs habit because you are not going to get a 10.0 again. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I am not going to do a back handspring because I have already done a back handspring. So we're going to go straight to a back handspring step out. So you should have your back handspring, which looks like this. Okay, so how are you going to start is do some powerful back walkovers, I guess, because it just helps with your power. Okay, so, now try doing a back handspring and then just landing like that, so it's pretend I just landed. And then just jump out and step out. Make sure your dominant leg is in the back, because you stepped out with it. Okay, so let's do the after step out, which I'm going to call it from now on. Okay, so make sure don't do your halfway back handspring and then step out. You should be in a full split in your handstand by the time you get to the top. I learned that from the Gymnastics too, because it's really helpful, I guess, and it would be good in all the videos of back handspring step out. Okay, so let's do it. Woo! Make sure you keep your legs straight, because that is like critically important. You're not going to get a perfect 10 in level 5 if you don't do it right. So let's go. I know mine is still a little bit sloppy because I'm only a level 3, but okay, let's go. Make sure you step out the first thing, like when you're in the air, step out. Okay, so when your hands hit the ground, you can go into a full split when you're in that handstand position. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, see you next time on the Gymnastics. Bye!